When I was at JSU, couple of interesting things happened to me. In social work intro class, two women posed as international students and asked people to raise their hand if they had family overseas, and then asked if they worked for the government. And when I didn't raise my hand on that question, they got, very inquisitive and they didn't agree. And it's all very interesting, but also horrifying. And I believe Interpol is involved. Saudi Arabia and Russia was using that. They are not our friends. They do not have our interests at heart or safety. They want to manipulate for control. They want to, I've been right about almost everything except, I thought by 2020 they would have less power over us, but Trump is the one in office, so we still are living paycheck to paycheck. Things that can cure seizures and maybe Alzheimer's is considered non-medical. There's a lot of bad things going on that's for no other reason but control. I got mad because they didn't understand psychology as well as I thought they should have, and I didn't realize the internet really got people away from Kool-Aid and shit. And I was 13 and I was learning about the same time a lot of the rest of the world was at an accelerated rate, and they saw me as a threat. And even this dude in town, he was creepy as fuck, and I eventually got the police and everything, and emailed, I don't call, and that's another story. But anyways, they've been trying to move their bad people and then put it on me, saying I'm the Russian one or the child trafficker or all this kind of crazy shit. If somebody felt unsafe, they would run to my house, and that's it. And it's crazy. And no one really talks to me, but I can put it all together. I have excellent hearing, and I think I've picked up on things throughout the years, but I thought they were crazier. It was just too pessimistic. When that woman was telling me all that shit, it was like, oh, if you're not that, then you're that. I'm like, that's very pessimistic. I'm not an active shooter either. And fucking, that's just what they want. You have to have something for the Fed to come get you. And they want to separate you from local law enforcement. And they didn't like it all that I went there, and I think the CIA maybe intervened. It was Interpol or somebody. She said she had 3 sources, and Michael Flynn was one, DOJ, 3-star general. Another one, the Trumps were there. I think Ivanka was the only one that agreed with me. Who else? Pence was the bad one. The Republicans, the Koch brothers, he is the one that is running. Trump was just looking out for himself. This man wants a little house on the prairie BS where instead of food and medicine, you have a Bible and you call your wife mom too. We have to rise up against the fake Christian CIA and stand with the real CIA and the real Christians. Let's not demonize any one group. There's good and bad in every group, and the good needs to come together right fucking now and take care of the bad and the aggressive and the brown shirts.